much to say. I was doing my preparation for this earlier, and I thought, do I even need to say anything? This kind of sells itself. Folks, for our big birthday celebration, we always want to do something extra special, and this year, the good folks at HP have really gone all out with us at HSN. This is a mega star offer. I'll lay it out for you, and I think it's going to instantly convince you to say, yep, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get myself a new laptop. I'm going to get my son a new computer for school. My daughter who's going to college, I'm going to get a new computer that absolutely works for me rather than against me. One that's not so heavy, one that doesn't get so hot, one that's not full of viruses and bugs, but one that is up to date with next generation technology. Here's where we stand. This is your brand new HP Chromebook. What's a Chromebook all about? Well, a Chromebook is amazing because a Chromebook cannot get a virus. You do not need to buy virus protection with your new laptop. This is actually a laptop that can get faster with time. It automatically updates. It automatically advances as the months and the years go by to maximize your entertainment value, your enjoyment. And I'm talking about surfing the net, watching movies, listening to your favorite music. I'm talking about video calling, Zooming, Skyping, working, creating, all the things that playing, all the things that you would normally do on a laptop, you'll do with this. Except this one won't get a virus. This one has an up to 13-hour battery life. It weighs 3.2 pounds. I could wave this thing around like crazy. Can't even tell I'm holding it. It's that lightweight, so portable if that's what you would like to do. Go to the coffee shop, go upstairs, outside, wherever you want to work or play, this can go with you. There's a lot of upgrades. First of all, it's a touch screen. Oh yeah. Touch screen. Just like we use with our phone, it's nice to have a touch screen, right? It's organic, it's intuitive, it's easy. Well, this is a touch screen. Solid state drive, gotta love that. Solid state drive means no moving parts. You know, so many times our laptops, you can hear things whirring and moving and spinning. They're the things that can break. This is so much more reliable. Okay, a couple other things might sound insignificant, but they're a big deal. You see this little logo here, the B and O. That's Bang & Olufsen, one of the biggest, most prestigious names in sound. You've got Bang & Olufsen sound technology built into this laptop to give you great movie watching and music listening experience. Intel, you better believe it's inside as well. Pricing is obviously where the buck stops. We're at $369 or $399, so a superstar offer. Do we have free shipping? We do have free shipping as well. So, I mean, all the stars have aligned. The only decision you have to make is, would you like it by itself, or would you like Microsoft Office? And you know, Word and Excel and PowerPoint, OneNote, all the programs that we tend to use regularly, you can opt to select to buy it with your today's special, right? So that's nice. It's only $30 more, so it's a really good small extra purchase that gets you all the things that I think you will love and need and use regularly. I do have a couple updates though. As we kind of work our way through this final 60 minutes, we have sold over 6,000 today, and we are selling this out. So here's where we stand. If you want to go for the option with no Microsoft Office, so if you do not want this, I have all three colors. I have teal available, silver available, or white available, but limited. 100, 60, and less than 90 now. So, you know, 300-400 in total. If you want to go for the option with Microsoft Office, I now only have our best-selling color, which is going to be the silver, okay? So I only have the silver if you do want to get it with Microsoft Office. We're going to have this delivered to you by the 26th, so you can be up and running and enjoying this and maximizing the benefits from it. What we'll do is I'll kind of get cozy, get comfortable, so we can sit down and learn. Oh, what am I doing? Stand right back up. I'm so sorry. Can we start this whole thing again? I'm so sorry. I missed out a major part of the whole today's special. You get a printer. You get an all-in-one printer, which comes with 8 months of ink. I know, it's ridiculous. You'll be able to print for 8 months, the better part of a whole year. 8 months of ink is included on your brand new all-in-one. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner, it's the HP DeskJet. Forgive me, you see, I told you, it's a no-brainer. I need say nothing and this would sell itself. So, to quickly recap, Brand new Chromebook, can't get viruses, constantly updates. It is a touch screen. It's also a solid state drive. It's a laptop that has an up to 13-hour battery life, 3.2 pounds. You can choose to get Microsoft Office with Word and Excel and PowerPoint and OneNote. This is a laptop that you don't have to worry about like traditional laptops. Not only do you get your laptop, but you're also going to get your all-in-one HP printer with 8 months of printing included. Think about the money you're saving there. Essentially, now I'll take a seat. Essentially, you're getting so much extra stuff, good stuff, you can tell why it's nearly sold out. So, okay, 200 left if you want without Office. 200, last chance, last call. If you want it with Office, we're taking the final 600 or 700 orders right now as well. Whilst we get into it, let's learn more about it with the man with a plan, the man that truly knows all about HP, our HP brand ambassador, electronics contributor for many years, our dear friend, Mr. Aaron Berger. Aaron, forgive me. I got so into the laptop, I forgot that the printer was included.
It was an introduction for the ages, my friend. I am thankful.
One of my better ones, right?
Thankful. It was really quite good. Yeah, you'll be happy to know I recorded that one for posterity. There's a lot to say. I feel underdressed. Adam just looks so nice tonight. Here I am thinking it's July. I'll put on a
Aaron,
brightly colored polo.
I take this very seriously with you, but I'm on with Andrew Lessman at midnight. I've got to look good.
Okay, now I get. All right, I feel better. I did not drop the ball. Andrew's coming up. Makes good sense. Sharpest dresser in the business. So, if you are joining Adam and I tonight, welcome. Thank you so much. Honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for having us in your home for a little bit. If you need a new computer, you're in the right place. If you just want to spend some time with us, maybe learn a little bit about Chromebooks, learn a little bit about some of HP's latest print technology, just stick around. We're going to try to impart a lot of information, and then you can make a choice, whether you buy or not. You're welcome to spend time with us, and thank you for doing so. This computer is really something. I mean, I've got to tell you, there's a lot of choices when you choose a Chromebook. There's companies other than HP. There's brands other than HP. There's processors other than Intel. There's screens that aren't touchscreen. There's plenty of them that don't have backlit keys. This has it all. And this is the nicest Chromebook I've ever presented. And I've got to tell you, I've bought a lot of Chromebooks. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I've got 20 nieces and nephews. And, during the pandemic, things were crazy. A lot of them got Chromebooks. I was able to help out and buy a couple of those. The nicest one I've ever seen by far. Students, yes, of course. But I've got to tell you, if you're a senior, if you're a silver surfer, if you're working from home, or if you just need a new family computer, consider Chromebook. Why? Because it is simpler, it is safer, and it is speedier. And consider this Chromebook specifically because it's the top of the line. It's the biggest memory. 128 gigabyte solid state drive. It has the touchscreen. And again, this one is Intel. There are a lot, and I've sold a ton of Chromebooks that aren't Intel processors, and they're good. They're good Chromebooks. Honestly, they would still be worth $400, $500, $600 all day, every day. This one with the Intel processor, no wonder we have such an extraordinary value on it. Okay, why Chromebook? 3 big reasons: speed, simplicity, security. But before I even get into why Chromebook, let me just talk about what a Chromebook is. Because a lot of you are probably going, oh, wait a minute, back up. The guy with the funny accent and the guy that's not dressed as nicely with the guy with the funny accent, they keep saying Chromebook, but they're just holding this really nice laptop computer. What's the deal about that anyway? It's a laptop. A Chromebook is a laptop that is simple, speedy, and secure and has the Google Chrome operating system instead of, say, a Windows operating system or a Mac operating system. They're different in that it's the Google Chrome operating system, but you do everything you do with any other laptop. However, it cannot get a virus. Did you just see all those red virus things coming? Doesn't it just kind of give you the heebie-jeebies even thinking about a virus on your computer? There's literally no such thing as viruses with this computer. So you can get online at the coffee shop, and your kids can get online and play a game and go to sites that you're not familiar with, and you don't have to worry about, are they somewhere that can infect the computer and then, send an email and infect their friends, our family, and all that kind of silly stuff. You don't have to worry about viruses or malware or spyware or ransomware. That's all gone. The system is always up to date, as Adam said. So that's what a Chromebook is. Great for, you see that? Great for gaming, great for video, great for streaming, great for all of your apps. A lot of people make the mistake and think, well, probably it can't do things outside of the Google universe. Probably it can't run Microsoft Office, for example. Well, you guys already know, because the vast majority of you are picking up with Microsoft Office. This can run just about anything. The Google Play Store is the #1 app store in the entire world. #1 app store in the world. Millions of games and apps and movies and music and you name every category, from health to fitness to beauty to saving money to it's all there. Any hobby that you could ever possibly think of. And then one other quick thing for me in my, I guess, Adam, today is the day of I'm looking at my clock here, the day of extended introductions. In my extended introduction here, if you are choosing with Microsoft Office, in all seriousness, I want you to know what you're getting. You're getting Microsoft 365 Personal. And if you go onto Microsoft's website right now, you'll see that to buy Microsoft 365 Personal, you know, prices change all the time and stuff, but honestly, this one stays pretty consistent. I look at it all the time on their website. It would be $69 to buy what we're including, which is Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. It's all of the programs in the Microsoft Office suite. Again, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. Full versions for a full year for your computer, for a tablet, and for a phone. So it makes great sense. I mean, obviously, it's about half price to pick that up here relative to later going and adding that at Microsoft's website, which you absolutely could do on your own. Also, Adam, it's preloaded for you. So your computer's ready to go with Microsoft Office when you get it home.
That was exactly my next question. So thank you for reading my mind and answering it. It will be preloaded for you, so there's nothing you need to do. They did just tell me I have 10 left in white. 10 if you would like the white without Office. Final orders there. Folks, we're kind of against the clock. It's ending right now, but we are selling out really everything. I don't think there's going to be even one left in any of the colors. So if you're thinking back to school, if you're thinking sons and daughters that are going to school into a grade where, you know, this is really going to help them having this type of technology at their fingertips, somebody in the family that's going to college or university, this is going to be awesome because they're getting everything they need, from the laptop to also an all-in-one printer with 8 months of free ink included. We've never heard the likes of that before, ever, on HSN. I mean, really an amazing opportunity. I would also say to you, if this is going to be for maybe the younger members of the family, you might want to ask us about HSN Protection Plus. It's something we're really proud of. It's a great way to protect your technology, your investments, you know, hassle-free in case there's an accidental drop or spill or screen damage. The wonderful thing about it, and it's powered by Allstate, by the way, is that there are no deductibles. The dreaded deductible. Ask about our 2- and 3-year plans, which are available. Whoever this is for, though, and you know, we say maybe a back-to-school bundle for sure, or maybe it's just for you. This we have had all day long, people of all ages ordering this bundle because it really works. I mean, whether you're surfing the net, you couldn't ask for better. If you want to play some games, this would be a great option as well. If you want to be able to work, get work done, compose something, do something, write something, create something, this is awesome. If you just want to stream movies on Hulu or Netflix, fantastic. If it's the Zoom calls and the Skype calls, the video calls, get closer to family and friends, well, this will do that for you as well, but without any of the heartache, without any of the things that tug on us, as it were, in terms of, am I going to get a virus? Will this be corrupted? Is the spyware, malware, Trojans, is something following me, chasing me, as it were, kind of maybe bearing down on what I've saved on my computer? Is it in danger? Well, with this laptop, it can't get a virus. So there is something that really is a step above maybe the laptops you've had in the past and maybe spent 2, 3, 4 times the price on. So that's something to really consider, and I'm grateful that Aaron is here to be able to kind of give us the lowdown on why Chromebooks are now amongst the most popular choices for laptops in America. If you want this right here, I'm gonna grab it out for a second, guys. 5 left. If you want the white, there are 5 left. You'd have to order right now if you would like the white option. White without Office, 5 remaining before it's completely sold out. Okay, beautiful, sleek, streamlined, every which way you look at it, so well designed. The aesthetics, the inside of the white has that white keyboard that you can see there. Individually tiled keys against Bang & Olufsen sound inside. Aaron, although the price might make you think this was a very basic laptop, the reality is when you look at the features, you look at the upgrades, it's anything but basic.
Yeah, you know what? I'll let you guys at home in kind of on a little secret. The hardest thing about selling this today, this entire package, particularly the feature on the computer, though, is that the price does not suggest how nice of a computer it is. All day long, I've thought, if I get nothing else across, I want to make sure that I get across that this is not an entry level Chromebook by any stretch.
Right. As
Adam just said, with the Bang & Olufsen speakers built in, with Intel built in. We'll talk more about that in a minute. With the memory is huge. How much storage memory you have on your computer, it's expensive to add.
Sure.
And it's something that people very much look at and consider as part of their purchase. This is the largest memory I've ever seen on a computer configured like this. It's 128 gigs. Understand that the vast majority of the time, it would be 32 gigs. So I sell Chromebooks a lot. We sell a lot of Chromebooks at HSN. As Adam said, it's one of our top selling computers, and it's one of the country's top selling types of computers. A Chromebook, if you didn't hear earlier, is a full laptop in every way. It's just that it has, are you laughing at me? It's just that it has a different operating system. The operating system is the Google Chrome operating system. So you might have a laptop that is a Microsoft laptop, so that's called a PC, right? And it has Windows. You might have a laptop that is a Mac, and that's a laptop that has an Apple iOS operating system. We call it a Mac or a MacBook. This is a full laptop, so you can watch movies, you can stream video, you can go to your favorite website, you can download apps, you can read your email, you can do all the things that you do on a full laptop. It's just that it is safer, it is speedier, and it is so much simpler to use. It's also so much lighter weight. From a guy who holds computers all day long and has a little bit of tennis elbow as a result of athletic endeavors, it only weighs 3.2 pounds. So it's so nice to have a computer that is this light, but still has a 13.5-hour battery life. So it weighs 3.2 pounds, has a 13.5-hour battery life. These are creature comforts. Nobody would expect it at this price. Most people would expect it twice this price.
It's true.
Ready for one more that no one would expect. I didn't expect it until I thought, oh, well, I'll just test. I'll just double check. I don't think it has it. It has backlit keys. So if you're looking at my keyboard right now, you can see that there's a light on. Yeah, I'll turn it off. You press the Alt key and then either the screen brightness or the screen dimming key. Now I've turned it off. See how there's no, that's not my lights reflecting in some funny way on the keyboard. There's actually a light behind each individual key that shines through. So at night, you can see your keyboard. You don't have to turn on your bedside lamp. You don't have to, go somewhere where there's light in order to see what you're typing. I'm going to just go Alt, and then I'm going to press the screen brightness key, and you saw that. The lights came on, right? So, Adam, every bell, every whistle, Adam's going to update you guys. And then what I haven't done, we're 20 minutes in the presentation already. I have not given this printer, my good little buddy over here, the love that it deserves. This is it's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner, 8 months of HP Instant Ink. Your average ink savings is about $204 per year using this printer. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute or two.
And you're getting it all. I mean, there's no extra purchase. It's included. So the printer is included with your brand new laptop at an amazing price. I mean, really, it's $369 or $399. I have 250 left. If you want without Office, the final 250 before it's completely sold out. So good luck. I hope you can get it. We've sold over 6,000, I think 200 today, or 6,300. Again, 250 remain before we are all done. There are no extended delivery options, or further extended delivery options rather, or advanced orders. We've got what we've got. We would love to send it to you. I think a lot of the hosts have said it today, but it bears repeating. This is the biggest bundle offer we have of 2021. So nothing compares to this in terms of the offers that we have in the in the calendar, in the diary, nothing beats this bundle in terms of value, in terms of what you get, bang for your buck, Chromebook with a printer, with a touchscreen, with the 4 times the size solid state drive, with the 13-hour battery life, with 8 months of ink included. I mean, that almost goes in one ear and out the other because it just doesn't seem real. You buy this set, you don't have to pay for ink cartridges for 8 months, the best part of a year. I mean, that's massive savings, $200 or beyond, in fact. So really, this is how we are celebrating our birthday. And as Aaron knows, he's been here even longer than I have, that the birthday month is the month where we want to put everything out there to make sure we give everybody watching the best possible deal. Okay. With everybody ordering right now, I have 150 remaining without Office. Good luck. I hope you can dial on in or go to hsn.com or download the HSN app, whichever way you want to do it. But we're taking the final 150 orders. I have literally 3 or 4 in white. In the teal, around 40, and then silver, which is our best-selling color currently, signature color, is the remainder of the quantity. About 150 remain before it's sold out. Remember, whatever you buy from HSN, it could be a lipstick or a laptop, it doesn't matter. Everything has a 30-day return policy, so you get it home, you want to try it. Maybe you've never bought anything through a television screen before, let alone a laptop. When you get it home, you have the opportunity to really take it for a test drive. See, what do you think? Is it fast? Does it do the things you want it to do? Are you happy with it? Do you love the touch screen? How's the sound? How's the amazing portability of it? If you don't fall head over heels, send it right on back to us for a refund of the purchase price. Remember, every order will include the all-in-one printer with 8 months of ink, but you've got to order now. There's no other laptop that we have available in our assortment that comes with a printer with 8 months of free printing. So this is really an added bonus, a birthday bonus, if you will. And Aaron, for many of us, we've had our printer, our same old printer for way too long. A lot of us have printers that are noisy, that get jammed all the time, that don't connect properly. The print quality is not great. This is one of the latest from HP.
It is, and I'm sorry, I'm only looking down at my phone because I'm about to print something for you guys. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to press print. This is the latest. Not only is the computer the latest, again, it's the touch screen, it's the 128 gig, the expanded memory, solid state memory, which we'll talk more about in a minute. It's lighter, quieter, and faster. It's Intel, which is a huge upgrade from any other processor. There's other good processors, but there's only one that's the #1 processing brand in the entire world. And the printer is also the latest technology and the simplest setup I've probably, in fact, I'm looking at the printer box out of the, well, I was going to say out the corner of my eye, but really I'm just turning it, looking at it. It's because that wouldn't be right to say out the corner of my eye when you can go, oh, there it is. And it says right on the box, keep it simple. It is the simplest printer to use. It's not just a printer. It's a printer. It's a copier. It's a scanner. It has a flatbed on it. So, you know, making copies, copying pictures, copying documents for school, for work, whatever, is so simple. My favorite thing, I was just fooling around printing from, so I just printed from something that's called the HP Smart app. This is on, I have an iPhone here, whether you're printing from your phone, from your tablet, or from your computer. This prints from any device that has access to the web. Doesn't matter if it's a Chromebook, it doesn't matter if it's a PC, doesn't matter if it's a Mac, it prints from anything. And we're including, this is really key, we're including 8 months of HP Instant Ink. 4 months are built in, and then we include this card that's a $20 prepaid Instant Ink card. Yeah, let's spend a minute on this slide. What is HP Instant Ink? It's going to change your life. And I'm really not being that dramatic, believe it or not, when I say that. If you don't have HP Instant Ink already, it will change your life if you print, especially if you have kids. You never have to go to the store and buy that daggone ink again. Go there and figure out which cartridge, and they're out, and it costs, you know, $80 or whatever. Nope. It's $5 a month. And again, we're covering the first 8 months are included with your printer today. When you run out of ink, your printer orders it for you. You don't even know, it just comes in the mail. You don't even know that it ordered it. All of a sudden it's there. But it's not like your credit card's getting dinged, you know, for $80 or whatever. It's $5 a month after the first 8 months. Your monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. That just means you can do full color all the time. It doesn't matter. It's only 5 pennies a page. You get free recycling, free return, free everything. And then this is where we really just have to stop and take a minute. If you're just kind of half listening, ding, 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 this is the moment to like, come look at the TV for a second. The moderate printing plan, which is the one that I always recommend, it's $5, the one I use. You get 100 pages a month, so that's 5 pennies per page, right? I'm talking about full color, 8.5 by 11 photo prints. The average yearly savings, just by using HP Instant Ink, is $204 with this printer. Okay, so for 2 years, we can all agree that would be $408, right? You've just paid for your computer and printer with Microsoft Office based on those savings for 2 years. You can't, if you need a new printer, if you just need a new printer today, you can't afford not to do it. Adam, it just makes too much sense.
It's so funny because Aaron and I have been talking about this Instant Ink thing. It seems like forever now. And it was maybe about, I don't know, 4 years ago, even maybe 5 years ago, HP introduced it. Nobody understood it. Nobody, it just didn't make any sense. You're telling me I only paid maybe $60 for the whole year? And you send me these ink cartridges and I don't have to go to the store and it's so much easier. And everybody thought there was some fine print where at the end of it, there's the big bill. Oh my, even if you don't buy any of this, just remember this. Next printer you buy, make sure it's an Instant Ink one because you will save an absolute fortune. It is the best thing since sliced bread. It's one of those things whereby anybody that owns a printer, there is simply no good reason why you wouldn't get one that isn't Instant Ink because you just save a fortune. There's no catch to it. So, big believers, huge believers. We live in a world of hype and so many things are like, our expectations are up here, but the reality is down here. That is everything and then some. I've saved in total probably $2,500 in the years I've owned an Instant Ink printer. Genuine savings. And you want to know why they did it? Why HP did it? The reason HP introduced Instant Ink is because a lot of people were frustrated having to go out and find ink cartridges. I need a B275, where is that? And then people were buying the off-brand ink, right, of course, which didn't deliver as good a quality. So HP just sliced and diced all the prices and said, we got a better way. We want you to use our product and we're gonna make sure you're using the right inks at crazy rock bottom prices. Okay, we could spend the whole hour just on the Instant Ink, clearly, as you can tell, Aaron and I do want to tell you we're officially limited quantity. We are halfway through the hour. The laptop, I have 2 left in white. 2. If you're on the phone and you want the white, you've got to order it right now. Bestseller is silver. Accounting for the majority of our orders is the silver. Teal, I have 2 dozen left in teal without office. If you want without office, obviously, it's now or never. It's now or never. Everybody that orders gets our biggest value of the entire year for our birthday month. It's an HP Chromebook. It cannot get viruses. It's a Chromebook that weighs 3.2 pounds. It has a touch screen, a solid state drive. It has Intel inside, Bang & Olufsen sound, backlit keyboard, beautiful, gorgeous, high quality, high definition webcam built in. It's a laptop that gives you the option to have Microsoft Office included. It will already be preloaded for you as well if you would like. This laptop for the birthday and for the next 20 minutes is coming with the printer. The printer is included with 8 months of free ink. So 8 months of printing for free is included with this purchase. That's only if you buy this. There's no other laptop that we've got where we're offering 8 months of free printing. If you are ordering this maybe for you or maybe a younger one, if there's somebody who's clumsy in the house, Aaron and I always talk about how clumsy he is at his home. I certainly am at mine. I'm the worst. I break everything. If you drop something, spill coffee on something, damage anything, definitely ask about HSN Protection Plus. We have 2 or 3 year plans backed by Allstate. It's a great peace of mind and there are no deductibles. We love that. So that's HSN Protection Plus. Ask your representative or add it into your shopping cart as you are checking out tonight. We're excited to see so many people ordering. I do want to remind you, if you want the with Office version, we are now down to our signature silver gray. So the signature silver gray is my opportunity for you if you would like that. But these, okay, folks, the white has now officially gone. So thank you for all of your orders on the white. The teal is going to be next. Take a look at the teal. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the teal ever so quickly, just so you can see it one last time before we say goodbye to this one. Let's see what the keyboard's like in the teal. The keyboard in the teal is the same as the silver. It has the beautiful silver inside here, and then that contrast, stunning black, which is a softer, almost like a charcoal black. It's really nice, individually tiled keys, and keys that actually feel nice. You know, some keyboards feel nice and some do not feel so nice. Again, backlit keyboard, built-in Bang & Olufsen sound, everything is there for you. I'm down to 10 now in teal. So the next 10 customers that want teal can order the teal, certainly, but after that, that's gonna be removed from the set as well. So I'm gonna keep the teal out here with the silver gray, so you can see both of them together. Aaron, we've covered this printer, clearly, with 8 months of free ink included, which is a killer bonus for our birthday. Reverting back to this laptop, for many of our customers tonight, this is going to be the smallest price perhaps they've ever spent on a laptop. You think laptops, we often think of $600 or $700. What can't this do? Who is this not for?
Well, that's a very fair question. It's a tough question. Let me put it this way. If you need a computer that's different than this, you know who you are already. So if you're doing, you know, major programming or something that has to be on a Microsoft platform, something that will only work on a Windows platform, or something that will only work on a Mac platform, then this wouldn't work for you. If you needed to store an extraordinary amount of information on your computer, you know, if you made a living, you know, archiving other people's files or photos or video, of course you could just plug in an external drive, and that would be a really easy solution to that. But I think it's easier to say who it is for, to be quite honest. So you know, if you're a gamer, like a gamer's gamer, then you need a $1,500, $2,000 setup, you know, where you have the headset on and you spend 4 or 6 hours a day. And you know, that's what I mean when I say you know who you are. You know, if you're a gamer, you already know that, right? That's what you need. Let me tell you who this is for. Are you a retiree? Do you have grandkids or kids who need to go to school, like to surf on the web, want to do social media, need to stay in touch with people? Maybe you want to start a small business at home. Maybe you want to take some classes online, better yourself a little bit, or you know, finish a certificate or a degree. Perfect computer for you. The things that 99.9% of us do every single day. If you, like me, Adam said earlier, Aaron's been here longer. I've been at HSN like a couple of months longer. I think what he meant is I've been on this earth a lot longer than him, which unfortunately is true. We are birthday twinsies. We have the same twin, not same twin, we have the same birthday. I have a twin who is entirely different than Adam.
You're my twin.
But I am older. And so I think what he was just trying to get me to say is that my eyesight is getting just really cruddy. And so this touchscreen has never been more important to me. I can't see anything without a touchscreen anymore. So if you're like me and your, you know, reading ingredients has just become a no-no in your life, look at, you probably can see the word love, but I bet you can't read those other words. I sure as heck couldn't read them. But when you take your little fingers, now you can. Everybody, every single one of us now can read brands you love weekend, right? We can all read that now. That's pinch zoom, and that's what this computer brings to you because it has a touch screen. Now I'll just caution you: don't think every $400 computer you see is going to be a touch screen. No, they never are. I mean, nearly never are. In fact, very often when you see a computer that kind of, you take a computer with the exact same specifications and then and one of them is touch, one of them isn't, you'll see $150, $200 differentiation between those two computers. So the fact that a touchscreen is built in, again, if you're a student, if you're a senior surfer, if you're sort of me, I think I'm a pretty good example. I'm mid-career. You know, I consider myself sort of in the middle of it could always be my last day. I never know for sure, but consider myself to be sort of mid-career. You know, have a family. We do normal things. You know, we look for festivals to go to on the weekends, right? And we look for great deals on plane tickets to go see our family in different parts of the country. And we play games and we fool around on Facebook. This is the computer for us. This is the computer for you if those are the kind of things that you do. But do you want to do them a little bit faster? Yes. Do you want to do them a little bit more simply? And do you want to do them in a more secure environment? Adam, that security. You know, I've loaded a lot of Viper antivirus on computers in my life, and it's the best antivirus product in the world. I could not recommend anything more highly than I recommend that for PCs and Macs. For this computer, absolutely not. You do not need antivirus. It will not run antivirus because it won't get a virus, because it is safe and it's protected, and that's forever. And
that's something that I think now more than ever. I mean, you know, even you compared to 5-10 years ago, now viruses are so prevalent, are infecting so many of our computers. We see it daily in terms of things that follow us around, or advertisements, for example, malware, spyware, Trojans. If your computer freezes or crashes, you know, it really drags us down, and it feels like there's no getting away from it. Even those of us that have virus protection, it just feels like a never-ending battle. You know, the bad guys are are smarter than ever when it comes to getting into our computers. That's why there's been such a surge towards Chromebooks, because this has that advantage, that level of protection, that layer of protection, that honestly is more important now than it's ever been. You never have to worry about malware, spyware, Trojans, or any type of virus here, because your new Chromebook, at any price, this would be a big benefit, but at only $369 or $399, this laptop cannot get a virus. So that's a really big deal. No money has to be spent on buying added software to protect it. It will already protect itself and you from anything that's trying to get into it. The other thing that Aaron spoke to, of course, is the touch screen, which for so many of us is maybe the single reason why we're upgrading tonight. If you have a laptop that is not a touch screen, well, it's just not as good. When you compare it to a phone where touch, 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 a tablet, touch, 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 it's nice to use a touch screen. It's easier, quicker, simpler sometimes, especially if you're not great with technology. You know, my mum upgraded. I got her a touchscreen computer because of that very reason. It takes her an extra few seconds to work out any technology, so if it made it easier for her, I was all in. That's why, you know, I got it for her. She loves it. She loves it. She doesn't always have to use the mouse or the touchpad. She can just touch what she wants to do, and she can do it. All of the above reasons mean that this is an amazing value. Although I've not labored the point, I do want to reiterate as we come to the end now that, you know, come July the 10th, which is where we are at this point, it almost becomes like old news, but it really shouldn't be. This is our birthday. It's the 44th birthday of the world's first shopping channel. The Home Shopping Network came on the air 44 years ago and changed the way people were able to shop from the comfort of their own homes. And as we sit here today with you, there are HSNs and QVCs around the world. We're celebrating that monumental achievement this month with all of our biggest names and brands, designers, by bringing you deals that are one time only, and that's what this is. This is us working with HP. HP is one of our biggest brands of all time. We wanted to put together an offer that was irresistible, that was irrefutable, that was undeniable, and it is. A touchscreen solid-state drive Chromebook with an all-in-one HP printer with 8 months of free printing, with 8 months of free ink included for $369 or with Office $399, and we'll even pay the shipping and handling. That's worthy of a birthday deal, and that is why it is now 98% sold out. We're taking the final orders right now. If there's one left, the price will go up at midnight, but we are on a trajectory to be sold out by the end of this hour. I encourage you, as we rocket towards that 7,000 mark, you can see really where we stand. This is your opportunity to do it. If you want the teal, I'm taking the final 12 or 13 orders. That's not a lot. The reason I still have some teal is because this color is accounting for the majority of our sales. That is the signature silvery gray. So if you do want the signature silver gray, certainly ask for that as well. But Aaron, with all that being said, it does kind of lead us down that path again of, well, you know, touchscreen, I get it. Different, better. Chromebook, I get it. No viruses. What is a solid state drive, and why is that better than the older style drives that we used to buy?
Thank you for queuing that up for me, because I should hit this one out of the park. It's really, really easy on why you should get a solid state drive. A solid state drive is the newest technology. So inside your computer, there is a place where all your information is stored, right? In the past, that has been a drive that actually moved and turned in Word, and that motion created friction. Friction created heat. So that was one of the reasons that your computer got hot. Remember how your computer would get hot on the bottom? The other thing it did was it ate battery, and it made your computer heavier. This computer, remember, weighs only 3.2 pounds. Remember, has a 13.5-hour battery life. So longer battery life, lighter weight by taking out that old drive. In its place, they put what's called a solid state drive. And we have a video we're going to show you right now that shows you the advantages. It is lighter, it is quieter, and it is faster. Those are the advantages of having a solid state drive. Applications load more quickly, your battery lasts longer, there are no moving parts. Everything all around the computer is a faster experience. And that's what's key. So what you're seeing, what you're looking at right now, you see on the left-hand side of the side of the screen, on the solid state drive, information pops up right away. Whether you're multitasking, whether you're watching videos, no matter what you're doing, it's a faster experience. Whether it's video, whether it's gaming, whether it's audio, and there is some of the best audio in the world built in here. And that really goes, that solid state drive goes to the theme that we've been talking about from the beginning, which is this is not an entry-level computer. It's an entry-level price, but it's not entry-level in that it's touchscreen, in that it's the Intel processor, in that it is not just a solid-state drive, it's a 128 gigabyte solid-state drive. That's 4 times the typical volume of the storage that we offer on Chromebooks. It's a really big drive for a Chromebook, so you can store more movies, more music, more apps, Adam, etc.
So, I mean, a great answer to really a commonplace question. A lot of people say, well, what is it? Well, Aaron's explained it. It's a great thing. It's a bonus. It's a benefit. So I hope you are excited about trying it. Based upon the number of folks ordering, you are. Whether you are buying anything in the world of electronics, fashion, beauty, cooking, it doesn't matter on HSN, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. The teal has now sold out, so thank you for all of your orders on the teal. Do I hear cheering? Was that cheering? That's very good. I didn't expect that. I thought Aaron was going crazy. Okay, this is a signature color from HP. This is what we have left, the silver gray, in with Office or without Office. I do want to tell you as well that if you do choose with Office, there it is again. We have a studio audience. This does come with VIP financing. If you want it, you don't have to do it, but if you have an HSN credit card, you can do VIP financing. Brings the cost down over those 12 months, and there's no interest as long as the balance is paid in full at the end of it. If you don't have an HSN credit card, you could apply tonight on 1-800-695-1418. If you get approved, you could take $40 off your first single item purchase. As we now enter our final 15 minutes before this is sold out, I do want to remind you, anybody with any credit card or debit card can take advantage of FlexPay. Anybody. So to give you an idea, with FlexPay, very simply what we do is we take the lowest price of the year and we spread it out over, is it 5 months? It's 5 months, good. We spread it out over 5 months. Again, you don't have to be part of a club, no membership, no fees, no finance, no interest, no penalty, no disadvantage. You're shopping in just a smarter way. So with 5 FlexPay, as an example, on the no Office version, it brings the price to $74 a month. Great opportunity. With Office, only $80 a month. For that price, we of course get that out to you. You don't have to wait 5 months until it's paid off. We send it out to you immediately. So as we start to kind of tie loose ends up here tonight, we start to think about, okay, I wanted to buy a computer. I've been thinking about getting one. Should I get this one or should I wait? This is the lowest price, biggest value bundle of the entire year for the whole of 2021. This is the big deal. Not only are you getting a computer that would certainly suit your needs at home, to surf the net, to watch movies, to do Skype or Zoom calling, but also would certainly meet the needs of younger ones in the family, sons or daughters going to school, next year. Maybe it's going to be college or university next year, a wonderful back-to-school bundle. If anybody is at home doing an online educational course, setting up a new home-based business, this could be a wonderful tool for you to get, to give you really, you know, all the things that you need. If you choose the option with Microsoft Office, that's going to include Word and Excel for those spreadsheets, PowerPoint, OneNote, all the programs that we're used to using. You can choose to get it with Office for only $30 extra, and it even comes pre-installed. So you gotta love that. There's no hard work whatsoever. Hundreds of people ordering, folks, with, okay, so, sorry, Jared, did you say without Office is about to go? If you want without Office, last chance. If you want it with Office, it's your best chance. So last chance without Office, best chance with Office. Aaron, I suppose our time's best spent just kind of summing this up, right? Top to toe as we head towards that 7,000 mark. HP, a lot of people looking at different computers. Why HP? Why Chromebook?
Gosh, HP is the #1 computer manufacturer in America. There are a lot of things that you buy where, you know, brand probably isn't that important. I'm looking at my curtains. I often reference them because I like my curtains. I think they're pretty.
They're
I have
lovely.
no idea what brand my curtains are. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, that's right. You see some other curtains written back there, right? They're fine. Then there are things like consumer electronics, and like your principal consumer electronics, your television, your computer that you use all day, every day. You spend more time on your computer. What do you use more than your computer? Probably nothing. You know, not your stove, not your refrigerator. I'm not in my car more than I'm on my computer. Nothing. You live on it. So the brands are important in consumer electronics. Big brands are able to get better components, higher quality components. Probably after being on HSN 15 years and selling HP for probably 13 of those years, I think. The most frequent complaint I get about the HP products is people go, well, I've had mine so long, and you know, I really want a new one, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's just nothing wrong with the one I have already. That's a really nice compliment to get. But if your computer or your printer is, you know, 4 or 5 years old, give it to church. There's a kid in your, you know, as well as I do, there's a kid in your neighborhood who needs it. Somebody needs it. It's time, you know, for you to get a new one. So you can feel just great about the quality of HP, honestly. Chromebook, why a Chromebook? There's sort of 3 big reasons, and that is the speed, simplicity, and security. Chromebook is faster. So I'm streaming video right now. I'm gonna close this, and I'll open it back up, and you'll see that it's instantly back on and instantly streaming video. I'll bet you anything, if you walk up to your computer right now and it's 4 or 5 years old, that's not how your computer behaves. So that's the speed. Also, setup is really, really simple. Simplicity of downloading your favorite apps. I'll show you real quickly here. This is the Google Play Store. The Google Play Store is the #1 app store in the world. See, how quickly that came up. You can download all of your favorite apps, whether they're Google apps like Gmail and Google Notes and Google Drive and all that kind of stuff, or whether they're, you know, things like Microsoft or QuickBooks or whatever, your favorite games, whatever it is, Among Us, you can download that. And of course, things like the Google Calendar and Google Chrome and Docs and Drive, Google Mail, Google Maps, and Google Photos that are just perennial favorites are all, needless to say, free to download. And then security, and I know we've hit this a lot, but I will spend a moment on it again. This is a computer that does not need any security. The computer cannot catch a virus or spyware or malware or ransomware or any of those things. You simply don't have to worry about it. You simply don't have to worry about it. You do not put antivirus on this computer. So that just saves you a lot of money, right? Your 50 or 60 bucks a year that you may be spending on antivirus right now, you don't have to do it, and you don't have to worry about contracting something. Just like with the printer, the average savings on ink, if you use HP Instant Ink, is $204 a year. There's a lot of savings that are sort of built into this. I do want to go top to toe, and I have a still that's going to help me do that. Before I put that up, though, because I'll probably spend 2 or 3 minutes on that. Adam, do you need to do any updates before I kind of launch into that?
Thank you, my friend. You are a mind reader. That is generous of you. Here's what they're telling me, folks. If you're on hold, we are going to get to you, so please do not hang up. We are certainly counting you in. We are 99% sold out of our entire quantity for the day, so this is kind of exciting. HSN.com. HSN mobile app, whichever way you want to shop. We're taking final orders right now. If there's even one available at midnight, the price goes up. As you place these final orders for our biggest opportunity of the year, don't forget to ask about HSN Protection Plus. It's a wonderful way to protect your investment in case you spill coffee, accidentally drop it, break the screen. We've partnered with Allstate to deliver a 2 or 3 year plan, and it really is industry leading. It gives you the peace of mind, hassle-free protection with no deductibles whatsoever. So again, that's HSN Protection Plus if you would like to order. We are offering, as Aaron said, that printer. He's going to go into it in a little more detail, but as the birthday bonus for every order that comes through right now, we are including an all-in-one. It's the HP DeskJet 2752. It's an all-in-one printer, copier, scanner. Of course, it's a wireless printer, copier, scanner, and it will come with, and this is a big statement, but 8 months of free printing. You get 8 months of ink cartridges included. That's massive. So for nearly a whole year, you're getting your ink taken care of, and then even after that, you're gonna save an absolute treasure chest of money because you're gonna be Instant Ink. Instant Ink is again, even if you buy nothing here tonight, just please promise me, whenever you do buy a new printer, you investigate Instant Ink from HP, genuine mega savings with no catches. It's amazing. Aaron, you and I have obviously been, been vying as ambassador for Instant Ink for many, many years. You love it, I love it, I love it more, you love it more. It's one of those game changers that once you know about it, you would never go back to the traditional way.
Never. And it's you know what, Adam, Suzanne, our good friend Suzanne Runyon, who's been a host at HSN longer than Adam and longer than I've been a guest, put me on the spot the other day. We were talking about HP Instant Ink. And so I had to go and research. Do you know that HP Instant Ink has been around now? Time just flies. I think Adam estimated 5 years since 2013. So what is that? 8 years. Wow. September of 2013. And incredibly, as hard as Adam and I are working, the whole world doesn't yet know about it. True. So we're working really hard to make sure everybody knows. You never have to go to the store and buy ink, and you save yourself a ton of money. They send it to you automatically. Let's do a top to toe on this computer. We're going to put up a still for you, and it's going to take a couple minutes, but it's a great time to really sort of tune in. Maybe there's something you missed. Maybe there's something you've been looking for or something that we haven't yet addressed. This will give us the opportunity to address it. Starting on the left and sort of going clockwise around that first image, this is the Google Chrome operating system. It is a laptop in every sense of the word. It's just that the operating system, instead of being Microsoft operating system or an Apple iOS, it's the Google Chrome operating system. You can do all the things you want to do. Watch all your videos. Go to any of your favorite websites. Download all the great programs that are on the Google Play Store. Very accessible, very easy to use. There's an everything button. I'll try to remember to show you that before the show's over. That lets you, get to everything just by pushing one button. HP wide vision high definition camera for Skype and for Zoom and Google Chats and all those kind of things. 14-inch high definition touchscreen. This is a big point. Big point of differentiation here is the fact that this is a touchscreen. Lots of Chromebooks are not, and they're great for what they are. Nobody wants a non-touchscreen if they can avoid it, right? It's only a question of cost, and the folks at HP and the folks at HSN have done such a good job with cost on this. So high definition touchscreen, so you can pinch and zoom and scroll and see everything you want. Backlit keyboard, you can see your keyboard whether it's light or whether you don't have any light. Audio by Bang & Olufsen, the highest quality brand audio HP puts in any of their computers. There's 2 bars, one on each side. I very often use that. I very often don't use earphones with this because the sound quality is so good, So when I watch movies at night, when I lie in bed and do it, I love to just use the audio that's built in. Google Play Store with access to millions of apps is at your fingertips. #1 app store in the world. It's already there. It's already pre-installed. Headphone and microphone combo jack. It's nice. It's the traditional 1/4-inch jack. So if you want to just put in, old school earbuds, you're good to go. Also, this has Bluetooth built in. Yeah. So if you're using a Bluetooth headset or anything, good to go there too. There are 2 USB-C ports, that newest, latest, most modern port that is taken the world by storm. There's also a full-size USB-A port, so you can plug in a mouse or you could plug in a second keyboard, or, any of those kind of USB devices, right? SD card reader. If you want to expand the memory, there's a micro SD card reader. That's really simple to use as well. Moving on to the right side, this does have the Intel Celeron processor. Value and versatility built in. Great for everyday gaming, great for everyday photos, great for video, great for surfing apps and email and web browsing. 4 gigs of RAM, so it's fast online and it's fast multitasking. It weighs only 3.2 pounds. So this is a computer that goes everywhere with you and does so simply and with a battery life of over 13 hours. It's really extraordinary. 128 gigabyte solid state drive storage. It's the largest storage I've seen on this configuration of the computer. It's 4 times what we normally offer, which is 32 gigs. And then speaking of that 13.5-hour battery life, there's something called HP Fast Charge built in here. With HP Fast Charge, it's not only a 13.5-hour battery life, but you can charge it to 50% full, which is nearly 7 hours, in only 45 minutes.
Fast.
So it's really quick. That's thanks to that USB port. You charge it right to the USB-C port. Everything about the computer is upgraded, is high. Even the feel of it is high end. And then the printer, copier, scanner that comes along with it is one of the simplest I've ever seen. And we include good stuff with that. We include 8 months of HP Instant Ink. So if you think about it, this is your back to school printer. Printing is basically on us for the school year. 8 months of printing come along with it included.
It's now or never, folks. I'm so excited that all the work that goes into this, you know, is certainly being rewarded by our electronics team and our HP team, who have worked together for over a year to make this moment happen. So congratulations if you're taking advantage. We do a lot of great specials, there's no doubt about it, on HP, but never do we do this. This is just, I mean, this takes the cake at $399 or $369. You take the printer with the 8 months of ink included, well, that pays for the laptop itself. And then you say that the laptop is a touch screen and a solid state drive, and even the little things, Aaron, like it has a backlit keyboard. I mean, you and I say it many times, but that's a premium upgrade you normally get on a $600 laptop.
Yeah, it is. In fact, I'll show you that backlit keyboard. Check it out. So if you press the Alt key and then either the screen brightness or the screen dimming key. So right now I actually just turned the keyboard on, but I'm gonna turn it off. So this is with no light at all coming up behind the keyboard. Press Alt and then just go to the screen brightness, the screen brightness key. You guys can see that, right? Even in my brightly lit studio, if I turn my lights down, you could really see it. But I think you get the point.
Yeah.
Is the brightness is awesome, and that is a great feature. I'll tell you, I have a lot of electronics, as you might imagine, and I had one the other day that I was kind of playing around with, and I hadn't used it for a little while. It's a $700 or $800 laptop computer, and it doesn't have backlit keys. Right. And I hadn't used something without backlit keys for a little while, and forgot. Like I literally, as I said, I'm well into my mid-40s here. Things are not easier for me to see every day. They are harder for me to see every day. I actually leave the backlight on all the time on most of my devices, so it's just a little bit clearer and a little bit easier to see.
Aaron, we want to thank you as always. An amazing job. We appreciate all your guidance and wisdom on helping us make the right decision. Aaron, get some rest and we'll see you real soon.
Adam, thank you so much. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks for spending your day with us.
The amazing Aaron Berger, our electronics guru here on HSN. Final call. I have fewer than 300 left total for the day. If there's even one left at midnight, the price will go up. I hope you get it. I know you'll love it. And certainly at that price, how can you not? Stay with us. Lots of amazing things are coming up in just a few